Hello. I as I sort of allude to on Saturday, I we're not streaming Final Fantasy any longer. Okay, and I'm playing it off stream. It's I'll talk more about Final Fantasy when Lulak arrives because they're also playing the game at the moment. But yeah, Dead Space today because Dead Space sounds really really cool. And thanks to TJ, we're able to play it on PlayStation for free because we weren't able to play it on Steam because my PC isn't really able to do stuff like that. It's it'd be how it be. I think this also has a cold opener, and I also have no clue what the audio levels are like going into this game, considering for Final Fantasy 16, it seemed the audio levels were very, very low. And this game is going to have probably a lot of very loud noises. And I think I have it set on my PlayStation where games are like automatically set to like 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10 for master volume. But whatever. Let's see what the cold opening is. I think I was even able to play through the cold opening because Lulak previously already had a save. Sure. Gameplay recording resumed. What? Hello? Why is there a gameplay recording? Motive. Let me see where people put their cams for this game. Hmm. 1 second. Dead Space. There it goes. Boop. Boop. Subtitles, yes. Difficulty, medium. Yep. This is good. We're good. We're good. Default, baby.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls? It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Just 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access.
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, We're in hailing range. USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
The hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnston, take us in.
I think thematically and tonally, this is
Automated docking. Let's go.
a lot more interesting than.
Control.
A second.
We're off course. Daniel.
Guidance system override isn't responsive.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it. Drop the blast shield. Everyone brace yourselves. Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston. All right?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost the port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
I think tonally and thematically, this setting is a lot more interesting than what's provided in Resident Evil. And hopefully, I doubt this is going to have like a super interesting story. I don't think Dead Space really puts a story in front of the player, but it'd be kind of interesting if Dead Space put a story in front of the player. That'd be pretty fascinating to me as somebody who's very much driven by stuff like that. Dead Space. No.
How's your ankle?
It's like hell. But I've had worse. You go on. I'll get it strapped up.
I guess because I played the original Dead Space when I was like fucking 7 or some shit. I guess because I don't remember much about that game. I wonder how the gameplay in this game compares to other survival horror experiences that I've played. Basically, pretty much only being Resident Evil. However, those were really fun. Per request, Facebook could find any specialists they've sent for a repair mission. Isaac was born to Paul and Octavia Clark on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Paul Clark was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. His records show extended time off world away from his family. This is a lot. Okay, this is just like lore about Isaac itself. Okay, fine, we're fine. We don't need this. I'm so sorry. I'll be there in a moment. Daniels. I'll be there in a second. There's probably not much for me to like actively explore here in this game. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm on my way. Ishimura.
Isaac, guess we better go.
I'm on my way. I have no clue how to like run quicker, if that's even an option in this game or not.
Let's get this done, Isaac.
At least we didn't take out the sign.
I don't know if I'm going to be terrified of playing this game, and that's sort of on the back of my mind at the moment. I'm also sort of curious to see what Fort Solis is like when that releases, because Roger Clark is the protagonist. And we like Roger Clark.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura. kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
What's up, Lulak? How you doing? Roger Clark, come. That's right. Are you? I think you're a little bit familiar with Fort Solis, right? It's releasing, I think, in August, late August, and Roger Clark and Troy Baker are starring in it. But how have you been? How's Final Fantasy? Oh. What's this? Give me that money. I didn't know money was like a thing in this game. You stopped playing entirely. Do you mean like you're gonna pick it up in the future, or what do you mean by I've stopped playing? I feel like you wouldn't tell me you stopped playing if you just like are done for the day.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
I don't know.
There's nothing logged. No duty roster. No power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Okay. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be golden. I'll go back to it later. It's just massively disappointing. Yeah. I don't know how far you got into the story, but I'm, according to PlayStation, 79% through the main story. Can I squeeze past this guy? I can squeeze past him. I'm 79% through the main story, and it's just so bloated. It's insane, and the actual like story beats themselves are just okay. You know how I said okay, I'll try in a second. Can I pause it for a moment? I can. Cool. I think it has gotten, at first I finished the Titan fight and stopped. How did you feel about the Titan fight? I didn't know if you think it's like funny or like cool because it's like bombastic, or if you have the same reaction that I had. I was like freaking out that was in the game. And it gets even crazier in like a worse way. Like it's so detached from reality and like any emotion whatsoever. And the character, there's like no sense of like I don't know if danger is the right word to what's going on, because there's some stuff that happens later that I really wish I could tell you. It gets there's stuff, you know. It was really fun, but it felt like I was in a different game. The tone feels all over the place. Yeah, it's so inconsistent and so strange. It seems like they're attempting to do so many different things at once. I don't even know if attempting to do so many things at once is the correct like way to phrase it. More so that they like attempted to do so many different things, and when they like didn't like what their outcome was, they just moved on to a different thing in the same game. Very inconsistent and strange. Very inconsistent and strange. It does very much confuse me why the review scores are what they are, though. Damage reports. Well, have you been playing any other games, Black? It really feels like Square put all their eggs in the 7 remake basket. Yeah, maybe. I don't know when the 7 remake came out, so I'm not like very familiar with like the timeline of how things work and how that would affect the production of 16, that sort of thing. I think after I eventually finish 16, which I'm planning on doing tonight, I did look up how many quests they were, because I'm not gonna lie, if there were a far more quests, I probably would just drop the game myself. But I looked up how many quests there were, and I think I'm like 8 quests away from the end, which like it's probably gonna be like 8 hours or something. But that's how many hours do I have in the game? I have 37 hours in the game. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? And only like 10 of those hours felt super fulfilling. I hate that. I really don't like that. Anyways, hey, are you gonna play any other games? Man, the story moment was really intense, and oh fuck, it's more fucking side quests in the main scenario. Fuck you. Yeah. I would even argue that like the main stuff, there's like a point in the story where it just completely drops off, and it's like ridiculously anime in the way that I hate it. Maybe that makes sense with what I've told you previously. I don't know.
Oh God, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Aliens. I don't know what the fucking aliens are, if they're parasites or not. I don't know what they are.
Power to the elevator should be.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Hammond?
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Oh.
Daniels, get the doors open! Get out of there! Hands on the door!
Oh shit. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, stop! Okay. Wait, where do I go? How do I? Can I like dodge? Just okay, this way. I gotta go. Leave me alone. I'm not talking to you, Hannah. I'm sorry. I love you. Bye. Drive safe. Close this fucking door. Okay, man. What's up, Darsh? How you doing today? Latage? I saw you a bit in Varay's chat, so I know you've been playing Mafia, but what else have you been playing? One sec. I think this is gonna be important. Oh, hello. Plasma cutter. Sure. Cut off their limbs. That's right. Finished Last of Us. Started New Game Plus and God. Shout out. What's your review of The Last of Us? You've never experienced that story before, wasn't it crazy? What would you rate The Last of Us out of 10? Ah, cut off their limbs. I love how this game removes like any sort of HUD elements whatsoever and relies on the environment to like give you tutorials and health and that sort of shit. That's been said like I didn't read that. I thought that was gonna stay up. Can I go back? What the fuck did that say? Okay, it said use bumpers to change which way you want to shoot this. I'm sure RT or R2 is how you. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Why is there a shadow off of my flashlight of myself? Wait. What the fuck's happening? Is that supposed to happen? Melee. R1 the punch and R2 the foot stomp. Okay. What the fuck? Wait. Lulak, is this... What is happening? Okay. Plasma energy. It's those weird PC ports again. No, this isn't a PC port. This is that PlayStation 5. You've never seen that? It's gone now. It must have... That was weird. I don't regret getting that PS5, but the idea of playing more of it right now is just miserable for Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, I agree with you. I was having a pretty miserable time last night. Darth. Actually, Darth doesn't care about spoilers, so I really want to tell Darth this one. Oh my... There's a thing that happens in Final Fantasy 16 that just made me say, what the fuck am I playing? It was... I still want to tell it. Just the elevator we came in on. Cut off their limbs. Is melee actually like gonna be a thing? Just tell me chat later. Yeah. Can I just punch it? Yeah, cool, I can. Hey. Idiot. Oh, dude, they kind of eat. What the fuck? They do indeed kind of eat. Okay. Story is good, but the gameplay doesn't have much going for it. The stealth is very easy. In Last of Us? I think the Last of Us gameplay sections on first playthrough were like underwhelming to me, but going back to it after like reframing it as a survival horror game after playing other survival horror games and paying more attention to the game, I think that the stealth was like pretty tense in moments that felt pretty good. I like the Last of Us gameplay. I think it's very, very fiend for the game that it is. Also, what were your thoughts? They're very fun, but I wish stealth was more difficult. Fair enough. I'm not like super into stealth stuff, so I feel like Last of Us stealth is probably like hits that like like the Goldilocks zone of what I enjoy personally, like in the stealth experience. You know what I mean? What are you gonna play now, Lulak? And what have you been playing in substitute of Final Fantasy 16?
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Cut off their limbs. You might just replay the 7 remake. Okay. So I guess you haven't played anything else yet, huh? It's AC game type stealth. You can just hide and move around easily. Yep. Yeah. 100%. But it's very difficult against clickers. That shit was difficult. Yeah, because clickers are like based on, they have a lot more heightened senses, so you have to move super, super quietly whilst you're going up to them. Yep. I think the gameplay's evolved a good bit more in Last of Us 2. You gotta play The Last of Us 2, Lulak. A med pack. A circle to use health packs. Okay. Let's look at my inventory. Why is it? Oh, no, it's not key item. Key item's like a different tab. My inventory is different from key items. Okay, that makes sense. Why does it say 25? That doesn't really make... Oh, that's just how much ammo I have in total. Duh. And my levels... Okay. I don't remember there being currency in this game whatsoever. I'm sorry about the disappointment, Lulak. I, for some reason, feel more bad for you, Lulak, and for Varaya, and for Darth. Varaya is a streamer that Darth watches that likes Final Fantasy. I feel more bad for you guys, considering that like you guys are more passionate about the franchise than for me spending $70 in the game. That's kind of weird, though, because like I guess maybe I feel bad because like I want to eviscerate the game, but I don't want to just like eviscerate a game that you guys are like had a lot of hope for. Mom said we had The Last of Us 2 on PC. What is this? Oh, you're playing it with Joel's new outfit. The Joel outfit from Last of Us 2. Oh, we're safe. Stranger! Oh, what's up? They're alive. What the fuck?
Isaac. Oh my God, Isaac. You made it.
They're everywhere. Shen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I could do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw? Some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Nicole's my like wife or significant other or whatever. Why is tracking missions? See all the current objectives and select one to track in the menu. What? There's different missions? What the fuck? Oh, I guess I could just like go around the map in different ways. Nicole's my wife, right? Or significant other. Why did he mention Nicole? Oh, I think he's just trying to make me feel better in the moment. That makes sense. Shout out Hammond. What was I also going to say? What do you guys think is up with Isaac's getup? He's the only one that's like kitted out with this helmet and like this little like screen thing below him and like this back stuff, why is Isaac more geared out than everybody else if he's a repair tech? He's an engineer. I guess just like to be safe in space. Well, they said that the other one was an engineer, right? I don't know. Need a data board to turn on the power. It's Resident Evil. Resident Evil, you turn on the power, didn't you? Yeah, with little circuit things or whatever the fuck they were called. What were they called? I don't. Oh, there's a map. Okay. Oh, I guess there's a fucking like a quest. Oh, okay, cool. They tell you where to go. Okay. This isn't what I remember at all as a kid. What I remember as a kid is just like running around screaming. Running around and screaming whilst like weird long things were chasing me. That's all I really remember. I think besides Kendra, the others are Marines. Okay, I got you. I got you. They brought Marines into the Ishimura to like check out the world cracker. What the fuck is a world cracker? What the fuck? Why is this thing cracking worlds? Is this like a military fucking thing? Credits. And it's this pressing as filter. Oh, what the fuck? You can have like a cell shade filter for Last of Us? That's weird. A world cracker. I'm sure it doesn't tell me any like further about this being a world cracker in the database. Background requests, yeah. The USG Ishimura. Imagine a world where basic resources like fuel, ore, metals, and blah 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 blah. Like stars for additional resources. Blah 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 blah. I'm sorry, I'm skimming through this to see if I have the answer that I want. Oh, okay. It's just like a big mining rig. Yeah, okay. That makes sense why it's called a world cracker. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Have you seen this game? Have you watched somebody play through this game, Darf? Or no? I just killed Tommy Mafia 2. What the fuck? I didn't know we were playing as those guys. Well, this was fun. Oh. Okay. Shout out, I guess. Well, actually, no. Because Tommy's the main character in that. That's kind of interesting how they overlap. Because you see him die at the end of Mafia 1, don't you? I don't remember. I don't remember. How'd you feel about the combat as the game went on in Final Fantasy 16, Lulak? Did you eventually get bored of the combat at all or no? I don't think the combat itself is boring, but I think because the game is so bloated and the individual enemies don't offer a lot to the table to encourage you to encounter them in different ways, the combat does feel a bit repetitive by nature. You know what I mean? Yeah, 2 guys come and kill them in the end, and this whole time I was playing as them. Yeah. Yep. That's cool. That's cool how it overlaps. The combat and the music is why I'd still go back to it. Fair enough. I think the combat, like, where I am in the game, I've just gotten to the point. I don't want to spoil anything. God damn it. I have a lot more abilities than previously. A lot more. And, aside from gaining new abilities, the enemies are oftentimes recycled enemies from earlier. And they don't feel incredibly fun to fight themselves. It's more fun to like chain off different abilities. Yes. I played the OG Dead Space for an hour on the Xbox. Oh yeah, because it was on Game Pass, right? Which way do we go first? What's this do? Wait, close this. Thank you. Plasma energy. I don't even know what this fuck this plasma energy is. That's just ammo. Yeah, that's just ammo. Because yeah. Plasma. Wait, ammunition for the plasma cutter. Yeah, it's legit just ammo. Let's go back to the map. Okay, so we're supposed to go south. Sure. Let's replace. Wait, actually, is the other thing like a side quest? No, they're both fucking important. Yeah, it's just like go one way or the other. Okay, I wonder if there are side quests in this game or not. We go down here. Being able to be an A rank mark 8 levels above me was very satisfying. 8? Oh. Being able to like defeat a super high level enemy was very satisfying. I ended up switching Garuda for Titan, and the reactive abilities with the parry attack and blocks is super fun. I was level 30, it was level 38. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I believe I'm level 38 myself right now, which is kind of funny. Shout out. Yeah, that sounds, yeah. I think like the difficult encounters and like some of the bosses feel very impactful, but there are lots of situations where it's just like recycled enemies over and over again, and like nothing is changing in the combat where I am in the game anymore, and it's just becoming a little bit like, okay, come on. It's not the combat's fault. I think it's more that the game is very blood. Well, I guess you could argue that it's the level design and the enemy placement more so than the combat itself. Yeah, because the combat itself is actually like really great. Probably can't sprint through that. Interesting. Whatever, homie. Nah. Other than that, I finished Final Fantasy 9 Disc 1, 3 discs left. How'd you feel about Final Fantasy 9 Disc 1? And 2 bosses left in my Dark Souls 3 run. 100% run. I'll get 3 more achievements. There it is, baby. There it is. What 2 bosses are left, Darth? It continues to feel like a tooled multiplayer game, and I think that just makes it worse. I mean, they're MMO developers. It makes sense. Yeah. It's fucking terrible, you know? Doesn't make it any less. Annoying. The strings in the background, baby. Stasis reminder. What's that about? Stasis recharge. I have no stasis module. Okay, is this stasis module? This is a stasis module. Hold L2 to aim, hold L2 plus triangle to use stasis. Okay. Oh, gimme. Sprint. Thank you. You're great. Stasis pack. Recharge the stasis module at recharge stations or by using stasis packs in the inventory. Okay. Can you only have 1 use for it? I guess I'll see it. It probably has 3 uses because there's 3 little tiers in that little wheel right there. Little pizza slices. Then I just have to grind enemies in New Game Plus, New Game Plus Plus. Hope I get resources to raise my Covenant ranking to get the rest 7 achievements. Ancient Wyvern, Nameless King, and then 1 ending achievement after that. 7 grinding achievements will be left. Maybe it's 5 grinding achievements. I don't remember. I don't remember having to grind achievements in Dark Souls 3, but it could just be because I played the game so much. I just got it cumulatively over the time that I played it, if that makes any sense, Darth. Because I was just missing the Dark Soul and Grab the Rings on Xbox One a while back. But yeah, shout out Dark Souls 3. I'm surprised you don't have the Nameless King. I thought you killed the Nameless King. I'm confused. I do like a lot of those voice actors. I wish they had better stuff to work with. Jill feels super flat, which is not great for a sidekick character that's with you for so much of that game. I would argue that all of the characters in Final Fantasy 16 has such a blood cast with so many throwaway characters. It's actually insane. The only characters that are like relatively impactful for me in Final Fantasy 16 are like okay. I think Sid and Dion are the best characters in Final Fantasy 16. If we look through the lens of specifically that game and like what characters are interesting, not comparing it to other games of other franchises, like I guess you could probably argue. I can't do that. I think Clive is also a pretty flat character. I think Jill is a pretty flat character. I have to remember who have you met so far. You meet Byron. You've already met Byron. I don't know. The only active character I like right now is Byron. Yeah. Is that young you in the Twitch profile pic? It is young me. What's up, Jack? How you feeling? I had killed it in my review copy. Okay, I got you. Save station again. Okay, sure. Take a picture. It's a typewriter. Should I just oversave? Yeah, I should save over it. Probably. I don't see why not. I look the same. I look the exact same. That's right. How you doing, Jack? What are some of your favorite games? I don't like this. Just run. I don't know what's happening. Just run. Don't look. I feel like something's probably chasing me. Go away.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Now when they go, what if I miss some loot or something? Are we fine? I think we're probably fine. I'm well, and you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. My favorite game of all time is Red Dead 1. I think Red Dead 1 is an absolutely phenomenal game. I like that answer. Shout out Red Dead 1. Final Fantasy 9 Disc 1 was fun. One character is super annoying. Apart from that, it's fun. I don't have a lot to say about it. I'm like 20 to 25% through the whole game. That's fair enough. What are some other games you're passionate about, Jack? I think Red Dead 1, like I said, is a fucking phenomenal game. I wish there was a Red Dead 1 remake.
Engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling? Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader? No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know? I know.
Disengaged. This must use stasis in a second. He sort of alludes to me having to use stasis. Open the shutters to repair the tram. I mean, I guess. Why not? Activate that in a second. I feel like I should probably grab this stuff before something like fucks me up and just... Oh, come on. Come back here. You fucker. You fucker. Give me this. Aside from Dead Space and Resident Evil, are there any other like survival horror games that you guys can think of off the top of your head or no? Let's open it, baby.
Systems online. Loading system reinitialized.
Evil Within. Okay.
Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
Oop. Hey. Additional loot. Corpses may drop additional items after being stomped. Okay. Thank you. Makes it feel a little bit more gratifying after killing mobs versus like in Resident Evil where killing an enemy doesn't really grant you anything except safe passage through that area again. I hear the second Evil Within is pretty good, and it's developed by Tango Gameworks, which did Hi-Fi Rush, and I like that game, even though it's very, very separate. Silent Hill, what's up, TJ? Hey, shout out TJ, let me play this game. How you doing today, King? Silent Hill. Is Silent Hill? I didn't think Silent Hill was a survival horror game. I thought it was just like horror. Yeah. Hey. A sec. Me alone. Oh. Sprint. My game's bugging out. Stop. JK, haha. Leave me alone. Wait, why? What? Hello? Okay. Give me one sec. What? Oh, can I use stasis on the enemies? I'm stupid.
The autoloader's busted, but stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great.
I guess I'm just stupid.
Hurry. Okay. Sound carries down here.
Does that work? Wait, what?
Flight loader flaw
Says this module will slow down enemies and fast moving objects. Yeah. Shit. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm just an idiot. I wasn't aiming it correctly. Cool. Gaming. Go.
replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
How you doing today, TJ? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you, Callum. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I suck. I suck. What am I doing? Ah! Hey, what's up, big guy? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Tram replacement complete.
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
Okay, little sleepy, but I'm chilling at work. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little bit disappointed with my purchase with Final Fantasy 16. I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully I'm able to like make a at least entertaining video about it, or something to make me feel like I didn't waste too much money. You know. Sephiroth. Okay, there's nothing else over here. Sick nasty, sick nasty. Why do you want to go back to the 7 remake right after playing Final Fantasy 16, Lilac? Is it just because to like remind yourself of why you like 7 specifically? Or is it because you want to have like a more tasteful look at the franchise after playing 16? He's on the ceiling. What am I doing? Go this way. I don't know. Leave me alone. He's in the ceiling. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay. That's... We're fine. We're golden. That didn't do that much damage. We're fine. Hey, what's up? Okay, like, dodge? What's going on here? What's going on? Stop! What? What the fuck is... What? Maybe I could stasis that. Well, fuck you. Dumb. I don't even know what the fuck you're called. Alien shitter. Maybe I should attack the guy on the roof. Let's take this a little bit slower. In the ceiling. We're good. So the circle heal me and also refill stasis? I believe so. I want to see if it holds up. Watching some of the cutscenes back on YouTube the other day, it seems like they probably had a bigger production budget for it. That makes sense. And 7's also like the game that everybody loves. So they probably really, really wanted to make sure that it came out well, right? Probably. Just to make sure like public perception of them is pretty good. Assuming Square Enix is only in it for like fucking making money and shit. Cool, I can dodge it fairly over here. We're good. Skin tone chicken bone, leave me alone, motherfucker. Go away. There's something about that which would make me doubt it's a... Wait. There's something about that which would make me doubt that's a little, but it's a huge spoiler. Okay. I got you. No spoilers for Final Fantasy 7. Do you think Final Fantasy 16 or 15 was more disappointing for you personally? Oh, it's just north of me, right? Yeah. I should probably stop at the save station really quickly. I don't know how often I should save in this game. I did respawn right there, like, just fine. So I assume auto saves are, like, very much a thing. This game auto saves constantly. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Your locator knows the way. That's right, baby. 16 expectations were higher. Sag. Sag. It does really. Why do you think it hasn't gotten a bunch of like public backlash? Why do you think the review scores for it were so high, Lulak? As you are somebody who's a large fan of the franchise, and I think you have a lot more patience than I do. Probably going into most games, you're probably a lot less like fucking overly critical than I am. Like for the better, which is good. Cut off limbs to kill enemies quickly. Dismember enemies to slow down. Cut off limbs to kill enemies quickly. Dismember enemies to slow down. Yeah. I mean, that's the same thing. Sorta, kinda. We're fine. Like, I guess it's like cut off their legs. Yeah, we're good. I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. Why do you think the game... Oh, I... I want to use my ammo. It's a survival horror game. Leave me alone. Where the fuck is Circuit? It's Resident Evil. Circuit Breaker. Why do you think the review scores for Final Fantasy 16 were so high? It just leads to there. Maybe there's something else I can find over here. Danger, automate cargo track. Yeah, that connects to there. Oh, I just need to fucking, yeah, duh. Cool, we're good. Okay, man. I'm not gonna save every single save station if the auto saves constantly. Boop. Thank you. Do you think a game like this would scare you, Darf, or no? I don't know which way I should go first. Thank you. Thanks. We do seem to have like a ridiculous amount of plasma, energy, or ammo. So I'll probably use it pretty liberally. We're not stealth players. We're warriors. I also really have to go pee, so give me 1 second. I feel like I should probably pause it just so something doesn't come up and kill me. The Amnesia games? Are Amnesia games really survival horror games, TJ? Second. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, well, at least the most recent Amnesia game is a survival horror game. I know Alan Wake 2 is also going to be a survival horror game. Does Alan Wake 2 interest you at all, TJ? Have you seen anything about it or no? The plasma cutter is something they didn't seem to balance well in the remake. It is still OP. Was it OP in the original game also? I guess so, if you say they didn't balance it well in the remake, implying that it was OP in the original game. I want to explore. Every. I just tried to dodge. Was it in Resident Evil where you could like tap L1 to dodge? Because I definitely just attempted to do that and did not work very well. What the fuck does L1 even do? Nothing. Okay, great. I did literally nothing. We love to see it. I hear like pitter patter of stuff and it makes me afraid that something's gonna jump out and attack me in a second. But we're golden. We're golden. Very OP in the original. It was all I used in the hardcore run. You get so much ammo for it. That makes sense. We're good. We're gaming. When are you gonna play God of War 2018 or Last of Us 2, Lulak? Do you think you're? I think you're probably eventually going to play Last of Us 2. Probably. Lots of explosive stuff makes me think something's about to pop out and start chasing me and make me run back there. You'll get Last of Us 2 when it's on sale next. That makes sense. Is it still like $60 right now or no? Like I said, I bought it for like $10 or $20 on a sale, expecting to not like the game because a lot of people told me that it was a lot worse than Last of Us 1. Shout out Darf because Darf was like, no, Last of Us 2 is great. It was great. Do you remember that Darth or no? When I first started playing Last of Us 2 and everyone was like, oh, Last of Us 1's so much better. Are you alive? Like, what the fuck? What's happening? No, you just... Huh. No, but it goes on sale for about £8. Pounds. That's what it's called, I believe. Idiot. Cool. Are you a fan of the setting in Dead Space or which atmosphere do you like more, Lulak? The atmosphere in Dead Space or Resident Evil? Per invoice. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's, you know, that's fine. Fine. We're golden. I don't know which one I should maintenance room. Yeah, lights are. We don't need lights. We have a flashlight. In general, this. Yeah, in general. Is there a Resident Evil game which has a setting that you prefer over the atmosphere in general setting in this game, Lulak? Couldn't see you. Excuse me. VR is probably cheating, but 2 Remake and 7 were kind of fucked. No. I get what you're trying to say with, like, VR is cheating. I think it would definitely make the atmosphere a lot more tense with a VR headset when it's the only thing that you could see. Mm-mm. 8 is a bit too silly to be scary, I think. I think all of the Resident Evil games are like pretty silly. I think 7 is the least silly, though, for sure. Until you get to the end. Like, the fuck? What the fuck is Chris, dude? What the fuck are you? That's the DLC. 7's base game is definitely the least silly. I know T2 had VR. Dude, I don't. Fuck. Oh, you're not dead? What the fuck? Die. What the fuck are you doing? What? 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 time I have to fucking go over all this shit again, don't Go away! Leave me alone! I want them to put Resident Evil back in Fortnite because the Resident Evil 8 Chris skin looks so goofy. Resident Evil 8 Chris doesn't look like a normal human being. In Resident Evil 8, that is. Can't imagine what it would look like in Fortnite necessarily. I don't really know how they proportion their characters for the most part. Other than like some characters look hilarious in Fortnite because they're outside Fortnite they look like the Vegeta thing. The anime characters or like Dragon Ball Z characters in Fortnite specifically, I think look super goofy. We're good. 5.3 user score for Last of Us 2. Yeah, I saw that. That game got a lot of review bombing. A lot. And I don't think it's very warranted whatsoever. What's the user score for Final Fantasy 16? I can imagine a lot of people disliking Final Fantasy 16 more than the reviewers themselves. The sales seem fairly regular, so I'll just wait. Went back to about £9 back in November, December, February, and April. Makes sense. 2 months ago is not long of a time ago. Hey, next month is Armored Core. I think I just remembered. When the fuck does Armored Core? No, wait, no. What the fuck comes out in July? Or is it nothing comes out in July, but August and September are packed? User score for Final Fantasy 16 is 7.9. That is crazy to me. I think on the tier list right now, I'd probably put Final Fantasy 16 in like very low C tier, or maybe high D tier. It's so bloated that it ruins the experience completely, and the story is so removed from what it originally was telling that's so annoying. July's Rift Apart on PC. I remember when Rift Apart was first showcased on like a PlayStation showcase or some shit, and they kept going over and talking over and over again about how with the PlayStation 5s, without the PlayStation 5's SSD, Rift Apart would not be possible as a game. I wonder if Rift Apart will be strange for people who do not have it on an SSD. Sort of like how when Darth played God of War 2018, that game has no loading screens, but his character would just, Kratos would just pause there with Atreus for like, I think it's like a couple minutes to load in everything in the world because his, I guess his read-write speed wasn't up to code. I wonder if Rift Apart will be like that for people. Where you like go through a portal and it's just frozen for like fucking a minute. That'd be hilarious. Nixes are porting that, so it'll probably be pretty good. They should have done The Last of Us. Shout out Nixes. I'm not familiar with like people who port shit. I'm not very familiar. I think you might have mentioned them previously. I think I want to play Rift Apart also. Because TJ has PlayStation Premium, which means that I believe I also have PlayStation Premium, so that opens up a whole new cast of games for me to play. And I believe you told me that Rift Apart was able to be played on PlayStation Premium. The story is nothing special, but the presentation is beautiful, great animations. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm expecting. I'm not expecting like even like a super... I'm expecting to get the same fulfillment out of Rift Apart that I get out of like a fucking like the Kirby, most recent Kirby game. It's a fun casual game with like pretty fun gameplay, and it's like cute and cool and stuff, cool animations, bada bing bada boom. That's sort of what I'm expecting in terms of my enjoyment level. I wonder what Super Mario RPG is like. Probably just a classic JRPG, right? I think they sandwiched me over here. How the fuck did they sandwich me last time? That's how. Dude, they fucking came here for. The stream was fun, decent use of the PlayStation 5 triggers. How do you feel about riding your chocobo in Final Fantasy 16? Armored Core 6 is 24th of August. Never mind. I thought it was July for some reason. I really, really hope that's a good game. It does seem like this year more than ever, a lot of games have been getting like great review scores, but then when I play the games, I guess it's specifically fucking 2 games. Final Fantasy 16 and Hogwarts Legacy were like huge disappointments for me. Based off of the review scores going into the game, because the review scores for both of those games were like really high. So I expected like, hey, these games are gonna be like at least probably good. Jedi Survivor is probably my favorite game so far this year. Jedi Survivor is also my favorite game so far this year. However, I think Tears of the Kingdom will claim the throne as the game of the year. Which is a little, yeah. To be honest with you, I do not think Jedi Survivor is like a game of the year game Like, I'm sure there's going to be something else that releases this year that I enjoy more than Jedi Survivor. Probably, right? Starfield, Armored Core. What else is coming out this year? Assassin's Creed Mirage. Armored Core has the chance of becoming like my favorite game of the year for sure, but like I don't know enough about it. It's just I say it has a chance because I think FromSoft does a great job developing games. Lies of P, that's 4 games. Well, Tears of the Kingdom will almost certainly sweep award shows. Yep. I'm hopeful for the rest of Lies of P. Yep, I'm pretty hopeful for it. Although I'm definitely like far less optimistic about like Lies of P than I was for Final Fantasy 16 or Hogwarts Legacy, just because it's not a AAA game with like high review scores as the game's releasing. Yakuza Gaiden has a good chance of being one of my favorites of the year too. Probably won't come for Game of the Year, but Cyberpunk, Phantom Liberty. Oh yeah, Phantom Liberty is probably gonna be a lot of fun for me. I'm excited for that. Phantom Liberty, it's a full-on expansion. Is there something behind me? Why was I stopped? Bench. Okay.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
Hold on. I got the data board. I'm coming back to tram control now.
Daniel, get ready to go.
Install data board. The bench. Upgrading weapons and rig using the bench. Circle to upgrade weapons. Improve the selected weapon for rig's capabilities by investing power nodes in their upgrade graph. Unlock new upgrades to gain access to unique upgrades. And expand the weapons upgrade graph. Bring upgrade parts to the bench. You can reset upgrades in exchange for credits. Okay. I don't remember there being like a fucking skill tree. Maybe it's not a skill tree. Maybe like a suits or plasma cutter. Well, plasma cutter gets like so much ammo and is like pretty evergreen. I feel like I should upgrade that before anything. With them making supposedly drastic changes to the original Cyberpunk 2, it's probably when I'll finally dive in. Yep. Right, the Metal Gear Solid collection comes in October. Never mind, Metal Gear Solid 3 is Game of the Year again. Did Metal Gear Solid... Well, I guess fucking that during that time, the Game Awards were far different than they are now. Do you think Metal Gear Solid 3 right now... How do I want to word this? Are there any modern games that you think feel... you probably based Metal Gear Solid 3 off of, like, when it came out. Because you played it when it came out. I wondered if they were, like... If you really thought Metal Gear Solid 3 was, like, more fun of or a better fulfillment experience than other games. They're more modern. For you personally, or not, Lulak. But I think I know the answer. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. It's like that for the suit too also. Size. Stasis. Zone. Oxygen? What the fuck does oxygen... Why? What? Huh? Damage. Cool. And then capacity, ammo capacity. Well, I fucking have to grab this. Easy upgrade. I guess next we should probably go into reload and damage. It's a little bit disappointing. I don't know what all the other shit is, dude. All these like other unknowns. How do I unlock those? I don't know. Cool. Damage, baby. I've never played the HD collection version of Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm curious if it'll control any better. I played the PS2 version a little while ago for the retro achievement stuff and still had a fantastic time. On one hand, I would say I feel that game absolutely holds up. On the other hand, it's because I'm so used to the controls that muscle memory never made it much of an issue to actually control. That makes sense. I think World of Warcraft is the oldest game I've ever really spent a lot of time in. And when I was younger and I'd introduce the people to World of Warcraft, they'd be like, what the fuck is this, like, ancient museum exhibit that I'm playing right now? Like, what the fuck is this shit? And it was so natural to me because I'd been playing it for such a long period of time. I'd be like, what do you mean, dude? It's, like, so easy. It's not overwhelming at all to hop on an MMORPG that's been around for fucking 10 years at the time. Just, like, play the game, forehead. And during the time they hadn't made a lot of updates to previous content. What the fuck does that say, man? To join is to survive. I guess people, like, willingly turn themselves into aliens. Or maybe there's, like, a corporation who create these aliens. I don't fucking know. That makes sort of sense. Get me the fuck out of here. Thanks. I can't see anything. That's the worst part. I think we're fine because there's no more fucking... Where are we going? Left or right? Right. Oh, cool. How did I not grab this stuff? What the fuck? Where is this? Did I not go over here? What the fuck? I did go over here. I guess I... Why'd that scare me? What the fuck? Go away. Go away. I'm firing all my ammo at you. What the fuck? Stop. Fuck you. I can't see. Since Eccentrics is gaining it too, do you think you'd ever try Metal Gear Solid 1? I don't know. I'm very hesitant to do stuff like that on stream specifically because I think it'd end up being like a pretty poor streaming experience for the people watching. However, I'm not opposed to like doing that in my own time necessarily. Although if it is in my own time, I'd be far less likely to end up actually doing it because I'm not motivated by like extrinsic people like watching me do the. It's very, very hard for me to play a game I don't have a lot of interest in when I'm not streaming. Yes. That makes sense. Just have Eccentric stand behind me. What the fuck? Hey. I think something's behind me too. I can't tell though. There's all kinds of noises everywhere, dude. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Where the fuck? Okay. I think the sound design in this game does a pretty good job of making me feel fucking terrified. What the fuck's that room, dude? Why didn't I go in there previously? Was it locked before? Ah! Stop! Ah! What the fuck? What? Hello? Okay, we're good. Hello? Is something out there now? Probably. I have eccentric stand behind me. Also, I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 1. By myself in the dark room with curtains closed. Now be honest with me, Lulak. Do you think Metal Gear Solid 1 holds up well? I wonder if there's stuff in like these little... How the fuck do I get... I can't crouch. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I guess that's just areas for fucking weird alien monster things to fucking crawl and assassinate me from. I don't know. Stop it, please. This is... I'm in a safe spot. Huh? Huh. Cool.
Data board reinstalled. System restart complete.
We're good. The story, yes. The gameplay, it's a PS1 game. Well, you said you liked Devil May Cry, the first one, going back to it. Devil May Cry 1's story is fucking abysmal, I think. So it must have been the gameplay. That's a PS1 game. This gameplay was alright, right? Devil May Cry was a PS2 game. Oh, shit. Okay. Devil May Cry.
Maintenance complete.
Devil May Cry. Hello.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Let me get on. Let me see my friends. Wait,
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems
I'm an idiot.
Quarantine lockdown's lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
What are the chances the procedure accounted for like a bunch of weird alien zombie things boarding a fucking this space rig? I'd probably wager that procedure didn't account for any of this. And if procedure didn't account for any of this, theoretically, right? I would wager that we don't need to do that. We don't need to do procedure, you know. Theoretically, you know. Go away, please. I forget what I was watching relatively recently. I think it was a Star Wars thing or something. Where there was a... Oh my god, it was fucking... I watched a Star Wars, like, Clone Wars spin-off show with my mom. Because she wanted to watch a show and she had Disney Plus. And I was like, what's that? Excusez-moi. And the show, or the episode, was about Count Dooku and Samuel L. Jackson's Mace Windu being, like, opposites from each other. And Mace Windu was, like, very much about procedure. And Count Dooku was like, nah, fuck this shit. And I was like, yeah, fuck that procedure. That shit's stupid. Okay. Hello. You alive? Why the fuck do they open like that when nothing comes out, dude? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop psyching me out. Ah! Dude, there's so many noises. I don't know which noises come from where and what means what. I feel like with Resident Evil is instilled in my head, like, hey, this world is like goofy and silly, and these zombies like aren't actually terrifying. So like, whatever, it's fine. but I don't really know what the AI does in this game whatsoever. So I'm like, these are real aliens. These are real zombie monster things. Yeah, this is, yeah. And they're gonna do things that fuck me up. I wonder how much of a survival game Evil Within is. If you want a scary game, you should try Alien Isolation. I don't want a game that's just scary for the sake of being scary. It doesn't really have any other, like I like being terrified and being on edge of like, yo, there's like shit happening. And I loved Mr. X giving it to me. But I think, why are you walking away from me? You're supposed to come after. What are you doing? I don't even, what do you, that doesn't pause the game. Dude, the strings are going fucking... That noise is crazy. I love the X giving it to me. And I love the, like, tension that would... What the... Nah! I love that. But, I don't know if I love just, like, hiding around from a big alien. I think it could be potentially interesting, but it would be a bad stream game if it's too long. How long is Alien Isolation? I don't think... 20 hours? I don't think 20 hours is too long of a game to stream. I've streamed longer games. However, like, I think there's... Maybe what you mean is that, like, Alien Isolation, there's a lot of downtime where nothing's really going on. I don't think that would really provide maybe the most interesting stream. I don't know, though. You know? I know nothing about nobody. Let's go to the hangar. Let's see the ship. We're back with a weapon, baby.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
What do you think was your favorite game to watch somebody else stream, Lulak? I know you said you don't care too much necessarily what the game is, but I'm curious. Run. I got you. That's me, baby. The expert. No big deal. Kind of an expert. What's going on?
What got on you? Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... They're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
You're not sure you've watched quite a lot of stuff at this point? That makes sense. Would have been some stuff that really sticks out as being a really fun experience to watch somebody else play. Like, just like stuff that immediately comes to your mind. Okay. Oh. Oh. Bro, what the fuck is this thing? Well, our passage is gone. Our passage out is gone. Stop! I tried to shoot off the last one's tail, but that tail is thick as fuck. Oh my god, they fucking eat.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnston's gone. Kelly too. The singularity core overloaded.
No!
Kellyanne was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias. Track his rig.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that? Chen?
Okay, Hammond, run!
Shit.
We must get the keys. We must get the chain cutter so that we can cut the chain. What the fuck? I don't like that little baby doll. It's creepy. Watching somebody play Metal Gear Solid 1 through 5 for the first time was a very good experience. That makes sense. I think it's very, very fun. I think my favorite stuff to watch has always been stuff that I'm very passionate about myself. And I want to see somebody else's reaction to things that I already care about a lot. That sort of situation. I think it's fun. It's very fun. Left or right? Left it is. Makes sense because we hadn't gone through this way before. Where the fuck is the thing? Eccentrics playing Yakuza for the first time was also good. Very surprised they liked it so much. Washing my hands. Why are you surprised Eccentrics liked Yakuza so much? Based off of what you and Darth have told me about Yakuza, Lulak, it seemed that Eccentrics would like an experience like that. If it's like... Well, okay. I don't know if Yakuza is anime. Okay. Or like very... Dude. Ah! I'm telling you, Final Fantasy 16 is the most anime game I've... Well, besides Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy 16 is the most anime thing I've played. There's stuff that happens, but I don't think Yakuza. I think it's like goofy in like a pretty Eastern way, which Eccentric seems to like a lot. It's probably less anime in those. That makes sense. I wonder what Eccentric's obsession with like anime is. With Eccentrics like Persona. That's how we recommend Eccentrics games. You have no idea. It's very long, you say. Why the fuck is Persona so long? I can only assume it's filled with as much filler content as like Final Fantasy 16 for the game to be so long, right? I don't fucking know. It's like... I don't know. Welcome to the store. The store is a one-stop shop to purchase, sell, and store items for later. The store items can be purchased with credits. Bring schematics to the store to gain access to new items. From the inventory, sell currently held items or place them in storage. When the inventory is full, place items in storage to retrieve or sell for later. The storage system can be accessed via any store. Makes sense. Suit level 2. That sounds cool. Power node? That's very expensive. I wonder. Okay, yeah, there's like. Okay. What do I sell? I want the difference. I want the suit. Increase your inventory capacity to 18 slots and provides 5% armor. That sounds good. I probably need suit level 2 if I want suit level 3. Sell at the store for creds. Cool. Give me the suit. Yes. Let's get dripped out. Cool. I think art direction wise, Isaac Clarke looks pretty cool. I think he looks pretty cool, his outfit. Lots of dialogue in dungeons. Is it meaningful dialogue? And is it mandatory? I think it's mandatory. When I think of like a big story in a video game, I think of like Witcher 3, or like Red Dead 2, where the stories are like 50 hours minimum of like actual fulfilling story content, and then all the other stuff to make the game longer is like side content that maybe doesn't necessarily attribute to the main story, but wouldn't bolster the main story in itself. So when I hear a game like Persona is a minimum of like over 100 hours to beat the game, I think my brain immediately is like, that sounds like a bunch of like filler content that maybe isn't as compelling. I can't break the glass. I'm not sure I can explain it very well. Fair enough. Persona. I wonder if Darth will ever end up actually trying to finish a Persona game, because Darth is pretty keen on finishing the games that he plays. And Persona sounds like a very tall task, to say the least. Yeah, suit level 2 upgrade. Graph extended. Okay, that's good to know that that's how it works. But like I'd rather just get like more damage, you know? I think damage is like good. I'm also kind of confused why the plasma cutter has so many different little upgrades. When down there at the bottom it says it can only be upgrades. I guess like maybe I could like extend the plasma cutter or some shit. Plasma cutter level 2. It's probably what happens. Maybe, I don't know. Are you playing a bit more 7 remake? Circle the dodge. I do wonder why the fuck they went with the control scheme that they did in Final Fantasy 16. I think it's like really awkward. But maybe part of me thought that was like common in Eastern games. I've noticed with a lot of Eastern games outside of From Software games specifically, they use face buttons as your like light attack and heavy attack, which I really don't like. But I don't hate it. Right? I love Monster Hunter, but I think shoulder buttons are far more natural. For sure. Funny enough, we were on the topic of the devil, like Trigger and the Spartan Rage from God of War, and how like which one inspired what? They inspired each other. They're great games. I think I heard somebody who was working on one of the original God of War games say that the original God of War game's job was to make it so that there was good action combat in the West, because previously people would say that there's only great action combat in the East. I found that kind of fascinating. I would still consider nowadays. there's better overall action combat in the East, for the most part, maybe. Get to the medical deck. We're here, baby. Kinesis. Okay. It's Skyrim, baby. Just want me to move this. Okay. I do think it's very, very funny and awkward how in Skyrim you're able to just like pick up items that float in front of you, especially when you go into the third-person camera. Did you see your character walking around with a box levitating in front of them whilst they're walking through walls? Is a very, you know, it's something. It's funny. Does this not cost anything? I don't think this does cost anything. Huh. Scan reg to unlock workstation. Okay. Surprised this doesn't cost any of the stasis juice or anything like that. Probably can't use it in combat. That's why they don't limit it. Because it's just like a puzzle solving thing. Hello?
Don't let them out. Gotta hold the line.
Hello?
They all came back.
Okay. New weapon has been added to the inventory to use it, added to the weapon wheel. Okay. It's a survival horror game. Action equip. On the right, okay. Military grade assault rifle with a high fire rates. Hold L2 plus R2 for primary fire and hold L2 plus R1 proximity mine. Cost 25 rounds. That sounds very expensive. Maybe it's like a good setup weapon. Though I don't know. Maybe it's really good for boss damage. I think there's bosses in this game. I don't know. It very much surprised me when I first played Resident Evil 2 and there was a boss section, because I was definitely under the impression that the game didn't have bosses for whatever reason. Let's save real quick. Just grab shit. Don't want to have to redo this just in case. Thank you. Now what the fuck is this? I don't know which way I should go first. Oh, I guess I have to go this way. What the fuck? Does this not open? Hello?
Lifting station lockdown.
Hello? Please don't kill me. Oh, okay. I guess this is the quick way to... Okay, good. Sort of like how in Resident Evil 4 there was the fucking... Was it a train? No. A minecart? Railroad tracks? Something like that? I don't fucking remember. I think it was a minecart. Excuse me. Cool. It'd be kind of cool if I could whip these at people. It's just like... Not Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild, where I'm able to just like grab up metal boxes and smack the enemies up with it. Maybe. I don't know.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
I'm a little bit confused as to what our relationship with Nicole is like, because I'm almost positive Nicole was the person who talked to us. I know. Wait. No? Was Nicole the person who was hanging out with Hammond, or was Nicole my love interest? What was my love interest's name? It was Nicole. What the fuck? Why is Nicole on this fucking ship? Why? Nicole's the lady in the video who's watching the intro? Yeah. The lady with Hammond is Kendra. Okay, okay. I guess we came here for a mission, right? Or okay, so at the beginning of the game, we're like, this 6-month mission with video calls is... So Nicole was on this space station that we're going back to. Were we going to live here? Or like, what? Was the mission that we were doing was we left this place and then we're... Okay. I thought we were like coming here on like an excavation to do stuff on this like rig. That's not what was happening. We left a long time ago and we're coming back home. I get it. That makes sense. Right? Yes. Probably. Surely. Surely. I want to like go down these stairs, but I feel like nothing's over there. Doesn't hurt to try. Thank you. I have no clue what I'm doing here. We're exploring. Impaling and throwing. Grab loose objects with kinesis. Throw sharp objects at enemies to impale them. Oh. Okay. It does work. Is this Breath of the Wild? Let's go. I don't like that. Okay. Excuse me. Hello. I suck. You can see the emote. Let's go. What the fuck is that? Looks like a PlayStation controller shocking somebody. But it's quarantined. Did you end up getting Eccentrics to add 7TV to his stream? Locker now. I think we're that bother the bot. Stop. I don't think it's Eccentrics really cares about it either. What's up, Darfch?
Quarantine lifted.
We're gaming. You playing Final Fantasy right now, Darth? What is this emote? Link cooking. Oh, I think Lagan had that shot. Lagan. What the fuck did I go down here? I don't even have to go down here. I'm getting lost. That goes there. That's good. Okay, sure. Yep, 9. And how do you feel about Final Fantasy 9 versus Final? Did you play 8? Anatomy, baby. We got lungs. We got intestines. We got lungs. We got intestines. We got stomach lining. That's not stomach lining. Stomach lining. There's the stomach. There. Wait, is that the stomach? That's the diaphragm. Wait. I don't know.
Cole? It's me.
Wait, why did I say Nicole? It's me. Did I miss a picture of Nicole? I wasn't paying. No! Nicole!
Personal log, Dr.
Nicole.
Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvement. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
Okay. Only 2 hours. I got a bug where the boss didn't function as supposed to, and I couldn't progress further, and I didn't bother too much about fixing it. Fair enough. I've heard a lot of people talk about Final Fantasy 8 in specific. Do you like Final Fantasy as a franchise or Metal Gear Solid as a franchise more, Lulak? I feel like you're gonna. I feel like it's hard not to say Metal Gear Solid, right? Probably. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. You're thinking about it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oop. What are your 3 favorite video game franchises, Darth? Assassin's Creed. Final Fantasy? Dude, Final Fantasy is one of your favorite franchises, Darth? What? What? What would the third one be?
Ben, what in God's name is happening down there?
Precisely that. God's word.
How can you say that? These deaths at the colony, the paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Well, it all began after they raised the marker.
What are you so worried about? The marker is defined. We know this. Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease.
At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise?
We're witnessing a new beginning. Terrence, for unitology, for humanity. Of course our faith is being tested. Everything is about to change.
That's what worries me.
Okay, so they
Recording. Seal entry.
homie's like homie's like these people are terraforming what? Are transforming into fucking monsters. Yes, God is testing us. It is all meant to be. Yes, baby. My Lord be praised. Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. Shoo-wee. Dark Souls? Wait, Yakuza. Oh, Yakuza. Yakuza, AC Final Fantasy. You like Yakuza more than Dark Souls as a franchise? I don't even think I'd say I'm very passionate about Dark Souls as a franchise. I'm very passionate about From Software as a developer. You know, like I don't necessarily like Dark Souls isn't my favorite franchise or like close to it. Yeah. But like I like cuz like I'm not really that super into the world or the characters of Dark Souls. Therefore I don't think I care about it as much as the franchise. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a really hard question. Both franchises suffered from mediocre amount of releases, Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy both. Good. I'm glad it's a hard question. I came up with a good question, possibly. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. I wonder what my 3 favorite franchises are. We got schematics. God of War. Easy. I don't know besides that, though. I can't say, like, Red Dead is my favorite franchise when there's only fucking 2 games. And the games themselves don't, like, have a super interest. If another Red Dead game gets released, I'm not, like, I'm excited because it's a Rockstar game. Right? I'm not excited because, like, woo! I loved the lore of Red Dead's universe. I loved it when they talked about the Civil War. It was so interesting. I don't know what connects people to franchises. What do you like about your 3 favorite franchises, Darth? Is it the universe that connects you to a franchise, or is it the knowledge that, like, hey, these people are making good games? Not into Witcher or Dragon Age, but I think I prefer Dragon Age over Witcher in terms of like the franchise or the universe. Now I'm confused. I think I prefer Witcher as a franchise more than Dragon Age, but I think I like the universe of Dragon Age because I think the lore is a bit more interesting than Dragon Age, but I think the presentation of the lore and like the stuff is better in Witcher, which I is more it's complicated. I thought I'd measure it by tier list, but there'd probably be 2 games from each franchise I consider for S. What am I doing? I can't even upgrade any of this shit. Fuck me. I assume those are your 2 favorite franchises, Lulak. I guess just what I enjoy playing as a lore thing. I'm sure Final Fantasy is a lot better than Assassin's Creed or Yakuza. Maybe. Those 2 in Yakuza. Okay. I guess like God of War isn't my favorite franchise because I think it has the greatest lore. I don't know, like God of War's lore is super interesting in the modern games, but in the old games it's not. Well, in the old games it's just like different twists on like Greek mythology. I think God of War is my favorite franchise because there's a lot of phenomenal fucking games. Would I even maybe Red Dead I would consider one of my favorite franchises because they are fucking phenomenal games. Yeah. I'm not asking favorite universes, I'm asking favorite franchise. Those 2 in Yakuza. Yakuza! I'm surprised Yakuza's up there with Metal Gear Solid for you, Lulak, and Final Fantasy. Mass Effect, Watch Dogs, Devil May Cry. No. It's a baby. What the fuck? No way. That thing looks sick. Look at that thing. Bro, it's a baby. Bro, it's a baby. What? That's fucking sick. Okay. They're in back the tanks of a sort. Are they alive? Maybe. Little babies. Yakuza is maybe the most consistent quality of any series I've played. So consistent that even the map doesn't change. I think in terms of consistent quality, franchises with less games are more likely to have consistent quality, right? So like definitely like Red Dead is probably the most consistent quality of any franchise I've ever played because both games are like phenomenal. I think it's more consistent than God of War because God of War had like a weird PSP game and another like weird spin-off game that came after God of War 3. So like in terms of consistency, but don't know. You guys hear that? Yakuza had one bad spin-off and they never did it again. Shot Yakuza. Where's the baby? Look at the baby. Look at that thing. What the fuck is the baby, dude? That's crazy. Go away. These are... I remember when I was playing Death Stranding on my PlayStation 5, BB, or the baby's noises, would come out of my PlayStation controller, and I didn't notice it because I was wearing headphones. The noises also came through my headphones, so it didn't like change my experience at all. But Hannah one day was like on my bed, like dozing off or something, and she just heard me like shaking a baby vigorously in the tank, and she was like, "What the fuck game are you playing right now?" It was it was a weird experience for sure. I had to explain to her and show her this like baby thing in my game. Half my party in Final Fantasy 9 is level 12, the other half is 6. Is there no like XP share system in Final Fantasy? Dude, die. Ah! Yeah, these things are hilarious. I love the design of these little fucking babies that became monsters. Darth speedrunning everything. Yeah, Darth goes through like all the games he plays like really quickly. That's why I said I wonder like if he'll ever actually finish Persona. Darth, do you think you'll ever finish a Persona game? I remember me and Darth both played Elden Ring. On my first playthrough for Elden Ring, I think it took me 100 hours to finish the game. Or 110 hours or something like that. And I believe it took Darth like 30 hours or something like that. Maybe it didn't take me 110. Maybe it took me 100. I don't remember. I did do New Game Plus also. I think maybe it took me 90 hours to finish it. Thank you.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status? Did you find Nicole?
Her office is empty. No sign of her. But I found a shock pad I could use on the barricade. Just need a hydrazine tank.
Hurry, Isaac. I don't like what I'm hearing out there.
Cool. It was like 20 to 22 at max. My longest has been 35 hours for Elden Ring. That's crazy. I don't know how you go through games so quickly. I think it's probably because you look up guides, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't know how you finish games so quickly. How long did it take you for God of War 2018? I'm very familiar with how long it takes you to finish that game. Probably do with me playing it multiple times. I guess I played it twice. Dead Space. Dead Space! Oh my god, Jiddo Boomkin. I was friends with Jiddo Boomkin when I first played this game when I was like 7 years old. Justin, do you remember ever playing this game at my house a really long time ago or no? I think you did. How you doing today, King? How long did it take you to finish God of War 2018, Darth? Schematics submitted. Item now available for purchase. Stasis pack. Joshua! 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 What is this? The Legacy rig? A classic CEC rig designed to handle years of faithful service? What the fuck is this? Is this just like a transmog? Is this what the original outfit looked like? Pre-order bonus? Okay. Oh, I gotta take it off. Fuck. Shit. Go back. No. 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 Stop. Oh, wait. That actually looks kind of drippy. Wait. I never played it, but I for sure remember watching you die to the babies on the tram. I don't remember me dying to babies on the tram. I didn't remember the babies. I just saw the fucking babies for the first time, and I was like, bro, what the fuck are these dumb alien babies? They look hilarious and great and phenomenal. Shout out the artist. How you doing, Justin? What's up, Starcaster? Don't call me a loser. Take it back, please. Starcaster, please. Take it back, please. Thank you, please. How's life? What's up? How's the wife? How's the kids? No? It's a shame. Steam says 10.5 hours. I don't think it's possible to finish God of War 2018 under like 20 hours, Darth. You said you finished it in 15 to 16? Unless you're literally a speedrunner, I don't think it's possible to do it in like 16 hours. How are we doing this fine Monday afternoon, friends? It's fucking gross outside. It's disgusting. It's wet. It's moist. It's gray. I don't like that. I like it when it's sunny, but it's nice and air conditioned inside. I don't mind it when it rains at nighttime because I don't have to look at this fucking disgusting gray sky. And no, but it looks disgusting right now. How are you doing? I'm all right. It was those and the wall vagina creature? I don't remember a fucking wall vagina creatures. How far did I get into this game? It must have been my brother that played this game for an extended period of time. And then I just like grabbed his controller. I can't imagine playing this game for like more than an hour as a kid. I'd be fucking terrified. It was humid as fuck this morning, but once it started raining within the last 10 minutes, it got nicer out. That's good. Starcaster, what's been the most persistent thought on your mind as of lately? Steam says 10.5 because the first half okay, so it's definitely over 20. Okay. That makes sense. I was about to say, in terms of like cutscenes in God of War 2018, I think it's like 3 hours. And I think 3 hours of cutscenes is there's a lot of there's lots of story told through the gameplay also. Like, you know, they make too much sense. Intensive care unit. Did you watch somebody play this remake, Justin? Did I go fucking this way? What the fuck am I doing? Then I literally went this way. Wait, what am I doing? Bits and pieces of the beginning. I got you. Starcaster, what's been the most persistent thought on your mind as of lately? I think I said that already. That's okay. I feel like I have really bad... No, wait. Am I stupid? Oh, it's because I went left. Wait, what? What? I'm stupid. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Shh. Redeem PNG. I'm really no idea what that is. Fuck. Darth. Fuck. Okay. So you give me a picture. DM me a picture on Discord, Darth. And I'll put it on the stream for the rest of the stream. Thanks, Darth. Or I could just look it up and find one for you. God damn it. I didn't want nobody to know about that until Eccentrics used it. Within Twitch TOS. No, it could be a pair of balls. I don't care. Listen here, you silly goober. I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Goofy goober, yeah. Look at this silly goober, Stop War. Look at this guy. Doesn't he know banging his head against the wall hurts? What a silly goober. What a silly goober, dude. Yikes. How you doing today, Stop War? I'm in your walls, 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 I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls. Do you need the picture? Okay. 1 second, we gotta put a random PNG on the screen. Dude, you're gonna... What the fuck, bro? Why don't you make it a PNG? It's gonna take up so much space. Darth! You want me to put this whole ass picture? Okay. If the picture is this big, it's gonna be so small that you're not gonna be able to read it. Do you wanna... Do you want me to... You're hearing whispers? They're in your walls. Do you want me... Do you wanna... Do you wanna... Darth? Do you wanna do one where he's cut out? I think... I'll give you a second to respond. What do you want me to do? I'll edit it. Well, I mean, like, I can do that one, but like, I'm not gonna have it super big on the screen, and because I'm not gonna have it super big on the screen, you might just not be able to tell what the fuck it is, except like a pile of blonde. You know what I mean? I mean, I'll do it. Whatever. Blonde boys, but I'll title it. Okay. Blonde boy. Me moving Final Fantasy 16 down the C tier. That's funny. Relax. You put Final Fantasy 16 in C tier. Suppose as the size of your cam. I'm not gonna put as the size of my cam, Darth. Are you fucking kidding me? No. What? Image. It's meant to obstruct. No, it's not meant to obstruct. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it over the cam. I got you. I got you. One second. Here you go. Okay. Time to play some Dead Space. I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goober. Oh shit, wait a minute. I think this is actually a better camera placement. Oh. Yeah. I don't want to obstruct my game or anything. That way you guys can still see me a bit. Alright. Time to play some Dead Space. Just full screen it? Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Full screen it? Actually, I can't make it partially transparent easily without having the image itself be partially transparent. Okay, let's put it about right. Let's do that. There you go. You can still see it. I can? Oh, can I? Okay, how do I do it? Let me... It's the reverse of other streamer layouts. The game is the... yeah. Let me tell you how. 1 second. Okay. Can you animate GIFs? I can indeed have animated GIFs, you see. Look, I could just have it be that. Look. It could just be this, you know. Let me go back. There you go. Oh, that's actually a really good size for the image. Now you guys can really see what's going on in my game. Are you guys terrified yet of this horrifying game? There you go. This is my favorite part right here, actually, is this face. I kind of like this face a lot. I mean, I can redeem PNG for a GIF. That does mean that you can redeem PNG for a GIF, but you're only able to, I believe it's only able to be redeemed once per stream, because I don't want too many pictures on the stream. And also, I'm doing this for eccentrics. I kind of hate the idea of having random pictures on the stream. But, you know, this is a democracy, baby. Ah! You have to put a filter called color correction. Okay, 1 second. Filter called color correction. I'll try. I have to try and remember for next time. Okay. I'm not gonna go through this much effort right now and look for it on stream to just like do a funny bit. It's for OBS though. Okay. Oops. Next time I'll redeem the naked grandpa from Final Fantasy 14. That's a great idea. Redeem naked people. I'm using slobs. Slob on my knob, like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. Ferg is the name. Stopward did the chain. Ah! Leave me alone. I'm busy here. The slobs indeed give you the ability to do... Yeah, actually. Ever since downloading Streamlabs OBS or slobs, I've actually done a great job at sucking Late Against Father's cock. I actually do a really good job at sucking Jiddo Boomkin's cock also. You can ask him about it if he's still there. It really has really improved my... Yeah, I recommend it. Great. We'll go on the elevator in a second. I haven't gone through here yet, have I? I haven't. Stop. Go away. I love to like see the guy Matthias. Matthias is like the religious guy in this game. Matthias sees somebody dying on the ground. Holy jeez. One second. What happens if you look up Jesus music? No, this isn't what I meant. Cool, I got something for later. All right. Lies, I haven't gotten any sloppy toppy from me? Are you kidding me? Are you slandering my name? Devil May Cry music is far from Jesus music. If I was religious and if I believed in God and if I was super adamant about Jesus Christ, I would think that Devil May Cry music was literal satanic, like, hate speech. Just saying. More damage. I forgot I had Neo 1 installed, so I've been trying that as well. Stronger opener. I'm a naked Irish dude that's just being the English person to death with his fist. What? Okay. It's a pretty strong opener. One of the strongest in any game I've ever played. Darth, what is the strongest opener from any game you've ever played? Ugh. The one fighting 16 has Jesus music with the organs. That's true. That song, dude. Oh my God, Darth. I'm gonna message you right now because you just open their DMs. Darth. There you go, Darth. I just messaged you what made me just like angry last night. Okay, in Final Fantasy 16. Can you give me your? I didn't like elaborate that much further, except this thing happens. How does that make you feel with what I just told you? Although I feel like stuff like that has definitely happened in the franchise before. But what the fuck does that turn on? What the fuck? It goes that way? Oh, I guess that's for like looping back around. It's just a regular Final Fantasy thing? What do you mean it's just a regular Final Fantasy thing? Tell me as well. It's a spoiler, Lulak. It's... Well, it's not that much of a spoiler. Lulak, it's a spoiler. It's fine. You are fighting a boss, okay? It's like you turn into Ifrit, right? You're just like, I'm mostly checked out of that story. Okay, can I talk about freely? You're fighting Bahamut, okay? And you're just like punching each other and shit. And then you literally go to outer space. You're flying over the planet that you're on in Final Fantasy 16, punching each other in space. What? And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? and you're sitting there, and your character is like, oh shit, they have the power to destroy the entire the planet or whatever. Because Bahamut was sitting there like casting like fucking Dragon Ball Z circles and shit that's gonna blow up fucking the planet. What the fuck? Like, how did, what? That's so detached from reality. I just immediately check out. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this? You're like a space. What are these space gods? What's happening? DMC has devil in name. It's definitely DMC music. DMC music.
I hear the tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all. Well, a divine experience would leave an impression on anyone's mind. Perhaps.
Divine experience.
Nothing divine in all that.
This Matthias guy, dude. What a fucking idiot.
Suicides. This is a revelation, Terrence. We just need more insight to translate it. You think this insight can be found in Mr. Harris's psyche? I'm positive. And with Captain Matthias barring any visits to Aegis 7, this fellow may be our best chance. Harris is Dr. Brennan's patient. And your methods... Look, Mercer, things are complicated enough already. I can't sign off on this.
You'll do what's best, of course, but how long can we afford to wait?
It's Resident Evil again. I do think it's interesting to have like characters idolized. It's a very common trope within the Resident Evil franchise. It makes sense for it to be carried over here in the survival horror game. The aliens are divine. It's a revelation. Become one with God by becoming these weird alien things. I was literally thinking it was Bahamut. Why would you think it's Bahamut? I haven't seen much after the Titan fight. Maybe I need to continue. Dude, oh my god, there's so much blood content. Can I say another thing, Lulak and Darth, about Final Fantasy 16? Can I say another spoiler? Another spoiler? There's another thing. Dude, it is so anime, it's insane. It's so detached from reality, it bothers me. There's like another thing. I'm not telling you how the things get to places. But there's like a thing. Oh, hello. Go away. You don't mind me saying that? Okay, cool. In Final Fantasy 16, right? Odin is chilling there, right? He's this dude who's like monologuing for an hour about how he's so enlightened and we're fucking like a bunch of idiots. Super anime. I'm like, suck my dick, shut the fuck up. And then he sits there, he swings his sword, and he literally splits the sea in two, like some fucking Moses shit. He splits the sea in two. What's happening? And then like we're in space and the sea is split into two, and then it's like if this is happening, why the fuck do we care about these? Like, no, we're gods. What? It's very on brand for Final Fantasy Odin, is it? Splitting the scene too. I couldn't believe when we went to fucking space. Can I like leap? No. How the fuck am I supposed to get across? Oh, I'm an idiot. Thank you. Thank you. Do you guys like that sort of stuff in Final Fantasy where they're just like I don't know. I think when like you're in space as like a fucking demon fire god, killing like a random other god in space, it sort of devalues any sort of sense of danger. I don't mind it, but that Titan fight felt very out of place. Yeah. Where should I go? You know, as for Rhea, Darth streamer. I always have to say that every single time. It's important. What Final Fantasy I should play if I want to like play a different Final Fantasy when I'm not burnt out with the franchise from 16? Because oh my god, this game is gonna make me hate the franchise. If I continue to play it, I'm going to continue to play it. But like if I play it, I'm already burnt out of like the universe because of 16. Regardless. And he recommended 15, I think, and a 7 remake. What are your thoughts on me playing Final Fantasy? I think I'd hate 15. This game is a 10 out of 10. I got space, which is dead. That is so true. Yo, that Pizza Tower game? Fucking 11 out of 10. Why? Because there are towers. They're pizza. 11 out of 10. I don't mind it. I know this series will do that, so I enjoy it happening. Fair enough. He loves 15 the most. Yeah, he said how he loved 15 the most. I don't think Varela really knows my... yeah, I don't think I'd like 15 that much. My only strong memory of 15 is really liking the villain. Shot the villain in 15. Play 13. You love vanilla. Vanilla. I think vanilla is a great ice cream flavor. Why? Because it's the baseline for everything else to be laid upon it. Okay? You like cookie dough ice cream? Boom. Vanilla ice cream is the ice cream in cookie dough ice cream. You definitely like snow. I like... Snow is cool. Yeah, I like snowy environments in video games. Some of my favorite environments in games are snowy environments. Snow White, she's cool. Butterscotch ice cream. I don't know if I've ever had butterscotch ice cream, to be honest with you, Darth.
Level 2 security clearance required.
The protagonist is called Peppino Spaghetti in Pizza Tower, so definitely... What? Peppino Spaghetti? What? Peppino's a word? Snow is Troy Baker? Oh, what's this? Oh, that's not good. I gotta get out. I only got so much oxygen. O2, baby. Give me that. I don't even know I grabbed it. I couldn't read it because we're on the time limit. Close it. Oh, I guess this is like the little... There you go. Snow is Troy Baker. I don't know if I'd like Troy Baker in like that sort of setting, to be honest with you. I don't know. I like really don't like anime stuff that much. I feel so like disassociated from reality that I have a hard time suspending my disbelief. But I want to try Final Fantasy VII to at least give the franchise a better shot. Because I do very much respect a lot of people. I respect you, Locke, and I respect you, Darth, who like the franchise. So I want to like give it some sort, you know. I thought you're from the U.S. Gnome. How do you know what O2 stands for? Seven remake is probably the best chance you're ever gonna get. Like, yeah. 7 remake. Although you know, what's this? To infinity and beyond. What's up? I'm in space. Well, I guess previously the space station was also in space, but now I'm in space and I'm floating around, and now there's like verticality. Wait, where the fuck? Oh shit. Okay, we came from where the fuck did we come? Wait, we came from that. Wait, we can't. I don't know what's happening. We go this way, I believe. No, that's what I meant. I meant we go this way. That's what I meant for sure.
Exiting 0 gravity.
What's that say? Tea time? Tea time with Byron. You probably not play one without voice acting on stream, and that's the only other one similar to action combat. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I don't think the action combat is like super important necessarily. I think that has a higher chance of me enjoying the game. But I think if any of them have like a really compelling story, I'd be fascinated. The problem is, I think the storytelling that Final Fantasy is good at is like anime stuff, and I don't really like anime stuff. You know, and that I don't know.
Still holding this position. What's happening there?
I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Be careful with that hydrazine. I'm not losing anyone else.
I have no fucking clue what hydrazine is, except it's probably combustible. Yeah, cool. Are there zero gravity aliens? Look at this zero G alien. Stay back. Ah! What the fuck? No. I said stay back. Go away. That's fine. And the gay boys in Final Fantasy 16, that's certainly a huge step for the franchise. Wait, what? How's that? Wait, what? How's that a huge step for the franchise? Also, can we talk about why does Final Fantasy 16 have only... Okay. Isn't it... Do you guys think it's a little bit weird that Final Fantasy 16 has only white people for the most part? That's a little bit weird to me. I feel like you have to deliberately only have... Like... I'm sure there's people of, like, multiple cultural backgrounds that are working and developing the game. If I'm developing a game, right, it'd be cool to have characters that I can identify with visually. Why are there... Yeah. The earliest one with voice acting is 10. Oh, shit. I thought voice acting started in 7. The kiss, I was taken by surprise by that, as I forgot I even had that. Wait, what kiss? There was a kiss with like with Dion and so, I think, right? They've never had gay people in Final Fantasy? Really? Dion? Yeah. There's criticism about that pre-release, what the lack of cultural diversity. It's weird. Because, like, why don't you have...
It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Like, why isn't the game culturally diverse, but, like, you're in space? like, it's a fan... Like, what's the reasoning? I don't know. It's kind of weird. To me, anyways. Give me this. Oxygen refill. Cool. Give me this. Give me oxygen. What's happening? Dude, I can't control myself while I'm flying around. Stop. Am I out of ammo? Oh my god, no, I'm out of ammo. Give me... No. Ah, whatever, let's use this. There are heavily queer code characters in 13. Shout out. Darth, did you go into the question mark room and Honeybee in 7? That surprises me that they're not... I don't know. Japan is like a nation, is very... I'm not like super familiar with lots of Japanese stuff culturally, but as far as I know, it's a pretty conservative nation. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm not on that specifically, though. Where the fuck am I going? Yeah, no, I have to go this way. I'm glad that it's becoming more progressive and that they're adding in characters that previously maybe wouldn't be allowed without criticism. Entering a vacuum.
Took one step out of the captain's nest at Chen, that thing. He almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Sounds pretty fucked up. There's also an gender character in 9, an openly non-binary character in the 7 remake. I wonder why, now, because you're telling me that previously they haven't been that progressive with, like, diversity in terms of the characters in their games, I'm sort of led to believe that, like, did they intentionally not add people of different, like, definitely, why the 16? Okay, whatever. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. What do you think about there not being very diverse characters in Final Fantasy 16, Lulak? I'm very, very glad that they're becoming more open with, like, characters expressing different sexualities. That's very, very good. The racial thing in 16 is very weird to me. That world seems fairly large. It's something they just find in 14. Yeah, that is weird. Hi, Gnomelings. How you doing? Hi, Markuki. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How's life? How are the shrimp? The shrimp? That we a shrimp eyes? Yeah, okay, cause that's okay, cool. I go this way. You go this way, Joshua. Shrimp are doing great. We love us some shrimp, Joshua. Let's blow up the barricade. Thanks for asking. Of course. How are you doing? How do you feel about Dead Space, Markuki? You like horror stuff. I'm sure tonally this is interesting to you. I don't know if you like space horror. Space horror. Blow up. I'm excited. I wanted to play this for a while. Why haven't you picked it up, Markuki? I believe this game's pretty short. Which part of me is a wee bit upset about because I'm enjoying the game so far. And I want to delve in. But maybe I'll feel like it's a good length after I finish it. I don't know. Because the Sucker games, you are the greatest at turning on generators in that one game where they're dead by the daylight.
Find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Find the priest's body. I wonder if Captain Mathias became like a boss. If there are bosses, Captain Mathias should definitely be a boss, right? Because he was like adamant in saying like, yo, these people transforming, it's divine. These are, Jesus wants it. God wills it. So you know, you're sweet. You're the sweetest. Captain Matthias should be a boss. Look at this room. It's big. It's open. Oh, wait. That room down there, it leads into a boss room. I know it. I know it. What was your favorite boss in Resident Evil, Markuki? In Resident Evil 2? Get the fuck out of my way. I see you got a still from part 10. Oh, for Final... I completely forgot that's on my screen, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I have a channel redemption thing where you can redeem points and put a random image on my screen because Eccentrics wanted me to do that. I don't like the idea that much, but Eccentrics controls us. So, that's the thing. That's the thing. Final fight with Leon kind of sucked in my opinion. The Mr. X final fight? I don't think it was that great of a boss fight. I think the best boss fight in Resident Evil 2 is, why can't I think of his name? The doctor dude, when he becomes all big and stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about? The big, maybe Lulak remembers their name. The doctor. When he's all big. Not like super big at the very end with Claire, but like before the final Mr. X. G. Birkin. Dr. Birkin. Shout out Final Fantasy VII for representing the game in probably a community that isn't very open about that sort of stuff. That fucking sucks that the fucking... I was sort of under the impression that Final Fantasy would be rather open about that stuff because Yoshi P seems to be like a very open person. Shout out Final Fantasy for becoming more progressive with their games, but I thought they were progressive earlier. I don't know where the G came from, but yeah, Birkin. Dr. Birkin, baby. Dr. Birkin! Arthur Morgan! I have a plan. Hey, Markuki, what's been the most persistent thought on your mind as of lately? The representation in 7 was questionable, but what they do to that area in Remake is significantly better. Good.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. He's seizing. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Not good. Not good. My head is still on Nick Cage. Why Nicolas Cage? Why is Nicolas Cage in your mind?
Security clearance required.
Did a marathon over the weekend, got through 9 of his movies. And what was your favorite of the Nicolas Cage films you watched? If you ever play it, I'd be curious to see your take on it as someone that maybe doesn't expect that sort of representation from a game like that. Would you... I'm not gonna lie, Lulak. I expect that like most modern AAA experiences are like very culturally diverse and represent like lots of people of lots of different backgrounds. So it is very surprising to hear you guys like say that before Final Fantasy 16 there wasn't great gay representation. Because like, I don't know. I guess I expected it to be more progressive in the past. Maybe I misunderstood what you said. Maybe. I don't know. I expect like most AAA. I think most people like in the arts and most actors. And I told you, I think most like people who are like work on. I think diversity breeds like excellence and like having that diverse. When like a diverse cast of people create a game, I expect them to represent themselves and the characters in their games. And I think great art pieces are created by very diverse casts of people. You know, Nick Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight, so I want to check out more of his stuff. Is that actually why? The Nick Cage Dead by Daylight like reveal was hilarious to me. Are you gonna play as Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight? You better play as Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight. Why does it say this opens? Oh. Bit dark, don't you think? To be fair, older Final Fantasy games are old as fuck. Like Final Fantasy 13 came out in 2009. I guess that makes sense. I guess I just maybe assumed at least like Final Fantasy 14 had good representation now. We watched Raising Arizona 8mm Con Air adaptation, The Wicker Man next, Color Out of Space, Renfield, and rounded out with Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Okay, and what were your top 3, Lulak? I just said Lulak because you added Lulak. What were your top 3, Markuki? We're good. We're safe.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Okay. The captain's body. The Rock is also another great Nick Cage movie. I wish it would have been on the list. Sag. We need a little power box. Where the fuck's the power box at? Power cells. Ensuring the power breaker is being used. Okay. Switcher had been queer. Oh shit. The babies! Go away! I hate you. Leave me alone. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be left alone. I forget how to refill up my stasis thing without going to my inventory. I can just go to my inventory if I really want to do it. Favorites are Raising Arizona, Con Air, and Massive Talent. I just love Pedro Pascal though. I think Massive Talent has like a really cool twist at the end. Although I believe I think I already told you. I think it's pretty front heavy. Or not front heavy in terms of like good quality stuff in the first like half, but I think they try to fit in too much stuff in the first half of the game. What the fuck am I saying? In the first half of the stop! In the first half of the movie. SWTOR had bad queer representation for a Bioware game. They had 2 queer characters 2 years later in an expansion, but it's excusable because it was old. Media outlets advertise it as the gay expansion / planet. That is not good. I think in terms of like queer representation in games, it's become like better and better. And I know like my favorite games specifically, and a lot of the games that I enjoy specifically, do have I think great queer representation, like The Last of Us. I think has great queer representation. And I guess to hear that like Final Fantasy 16 was taking a leap forward by having queer characters is surprising to me, because I had thought that like previously they had already like had good queer representation in their franchise. Does that make sense, Lulak? You said you misheard me earlier. That's what I meant if I didn't say that. I expected. Yeah. It's really weird that Final Fantasy 16 only has like white people. That is very weird. What's a protagonist in the video game that you like a lot, Markuki? The Rainbow Bonfire in God of War Ragnarok and its story tied to IRL devs is so sad. Yeah. Don't talk about it too much, though, because I believe Lulak's going to eventually play God of War Ragnarok, and I think the experience is a lot better without any spoilers, obviously. But, yeah. Yeah. Oh, what the? Oh, Dumb little baby. Leave me alone. I think the side quests in God of War are phenomenal. Not only because they are like well-told stories in themselves, but how they also like fucking echo back the main themes of the story. I told that to you previously, how like every single side quest literally is a theme from the main story, and it's interesting how the people that you play as, like let's just say Kratos for example, is like experiencing what he's going through another person, and he has like insightful comments about it because he's like, shit, like I've gone through that, or like, shit, wait a minute, I'm doing that. What? The fuck is that? Prodding stick? Did you like the companion quest lines in Dragon Age, Darth? I don't know if loyalty quest is what they're called. That's right. Did you like the loyalty quest in Dragon Age, Darth? O2 over here. Why is there oxygen over here? Med pack. Get them rhyme. I know you probably didn't experience this when you played this game, Lulak, but oh my god, the triggers in this game interact with Dead Space so fucking well, dude. Oh my god. A game that's already like pretty immersive because of the lack of HUD and environmental details to guide you around the world, to have like the trigger resist me whilst I'm fucking running away from an enemy that's 2 feet in front of me feels great. You didn't have the PS5 controller for this? Yeah. It feels great in this game.
It's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data.
Marker, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
So basically, they brought a big stone into the space station, and the big stone started converting people into like weird zombie alien things. And the captain of the ship is like, "Yes, God intended for this." That's pretty interesting, I think, conceptually for a story. I think in this and Resident Evil, I'm more interested in the environmental threads than maybe some other games because the game is already doing a pretty good job immersing me into the world, and it is the primary way that you digest the story. Yeah, I don't know the story already, Lulak. I experienced it so long ago. It's like immediately. I remember like Isaac was like looking for his girlfriend, and I remember like the look of some bosses from like the original game when I was a kid. But like that's all I really remember. Apart from talking to them in cutscenes, there wasn't much going in those quests gameplay wise. But yeah, I love them. But the most of Dorian, Sarah, and Cole. Yeah, yeah. The actual gameplay wise of Dragon Age ain't that great. But the dialogue sequences great, fucking phenomenal. Iron Bull's quest was good too. It's funny how one decision in it can decide whether he dies or not in the Trespasser DLC. I know exactly what you're talking about. The Canary. I also read that. I really have to go pee again. I'm gonna have the bladder of a 12-year-old. Here, look at this gaping hole in this person's body. Generally, when you say there's a gaping hole in the, oh, it's not even a hole. What the fuck? I don't. Oh, it's. Oh, yeah. I'm going pee. I didn't mean to go in my inventory. 1 second. Hello. People pooping? That's not a thing, I don't think. It is. Wait, what the fuck is pissers? Ew. Why'd Lady gonna add that? I still can't believe the fucking Coomgers. How is that an emote? Have you seen that, Darth? I thought Lulak has seen. Actually, I think I did show that on stream because I thought it was fucking crazy. Dog was so good in Dragon Age Inquisition. I loved everyone's voice acting. I don't necessarily know if I think. Yes, I think the voice acting is good in the Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah. I do. I think there are some awkwardly acted characters in Dragon Age Inquisition. Yes. Yeah, Coomgers. What the fuck is that emote? That's crazy that's allowed. I mean, like, I'm all for it being allowed. I don't really care. But wow.
Security request retrieved.
He left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Some in your walls. Oh, hello. Hello? Hello? Hey. Hey. It says it's time, not tea time. It's time. What? Excuse me? Maybe they have to be dead to be taken over. Oh my god, girl, it's not that serious. Well, the way to quit your job. I'm a little bit confused as to why she did that. Maybe you have to be dead, like I said, in order to like be taken over by these weird parasite things, demon things. You've seen the scene a lot. I don't know, because I think it's fucking catches people off guard. Probably. What the fuck? You know? That's not what I expected. So far, this Neo 1 intro is way more approachable compared to 2. It opens up in the dark dungeon where you're gradually introduced to all the buttons and stuff. All the souls and abilities stuff is still locked. That's good. I think Dragon Age... Why did I just say Dragon Age? I think Final Fantasy 16 did a good job of introducing you to abilities. Albeit, I think it introduced you to like the different abilities a little bit slow in Final Fantasy. I think that's another game that introduced you to like your abilities pretty gradually in a good way. This is one of the scenes the accessibility features hide. If you have it turned on, there's a giant blurring cube over that whole room. Oh, because, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because of suicide is a very sensitive topic. You finished 16? No, I did not finish 16. No. I am, 79% through 16 after 37 hours. No. That game is fucking ginormous, dude. It's like, it's so big for no reason. So fucking big for no reason. It's a cool idea for accessibility features. Yep, I agree. I eat games. What's the next big game that comes out? I think it's Armored Core. Are there any games you're looking forward to playing, Markuki? You know, actually, after playing this game, eventually I want to play Callisto Protocol. Why? Because, like, I now have it because of TJ. So might as well play it and compare it to this game. Because the director for Callisto Protocol also directed the original Dead Space. Excusez-moi. Oh. Got you, baby. Get out. Probably Armored Core 6, yeah. I'm looking forward to 3 games in September. I forget which, though, but I know there's 3. Assassin's Creed Mirage, Starfield, and there's another one, probably. I don't know. I'm curious, Darth. You should review Yakuza Gaiden in November. I don't think Yakuza is for me. Oh no. Oh, that didn't work. Does it actually just go wherever my crosshairs are? Hey, whatever. I'll fucking plug it in slowly. Fine. Oh, Darth. Yeah, there you go. Darth. Oh, Lies of P September? Okay. Lies of P is interesting. I think Assassin's Creed Mirage is the only one I'm going to buy. No, I'm going to buy Starfield too. Oh, no, I'm not. I don't know. Lulak, you said if I play... Starfield seems like a game that I'd play for like a day or 2 on stream and then come to the conclusion, wow, this isn't a fun game to stream. I'm going to play the rest of it off stream. I'll play the entirety of Assassin's Creed Mirage and Lies of P on stream. But Starfield doesn't... I don't think any of the Bethesda RPGs are like fun games to watch somebody else play. I guess I'm most interested in Sea of Stars coming in August. With Sea of Stars, I don't know what that is. Mirage is in October. Wait, it is? Phantom Liberty? I don't remember when Phantom Liberty releases. I thought it was October. My birthday's in October. I love it when games come out in October. Fun fact, 2013, October 29th. My birthday's October 29th. Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out. And I was like, I need that game. I had a Game Informer magazine. Okay. Oh yeah, that emo baby. Let's get cyber fucked samurai. There's a magazine, Game Informer magazine, and it had Edward Kenway on the front, and it's like Assassin's Creed Black Flag coming October 29th. I remember like telling my mom, I need this game. Look at this guy. He's so cool. Or maybe it was 2012. Was it 2012 or 2013? I think it was 2013. Phantom Liberty is the 26th of September. Ooh. I'm actually I think for this year, I'm most excited for Phantom Liberty. And I, I'm hesitant about Armored Core. I feel the same way about Armored Core that I felt about Final Fantasy 16. There's a chance that I like the game a lot, and because of that, it's like it makes me hopeful, but I'm not confident about my hope. Assassin's Creed Mirage, I'm sure I'm like, but it's like a very safe bet. Like I don't think I'm more excited. I think I'm excited for Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty the most this year, which is weird because it's an expansion. Sea of Stars is a JRPG style game, some related to the successor, the Chrono Trigger, which is probably my favorite game of all time. Shout out Chrono Trigger. The window just closed itself. What about Armored Core? Oh, I'm like hesitant about Armored Core, but I'm excited, right? I feel the same way that I felt about Final Fantasy 16, where there's a chance that I will like the game a lot, but there's also a chance I might really dislike the game. I don't really dislike Final Fantasy 16, but I think it's like a D tier, low C tier game. Anyways, I don't know how to feel about Armored Core. I'm not confident about Armored Core. I want it to be very good, though. I really want it to be very good. Oh, whatever. Other than Metal Gear Solid stuff, I'm probably most excited for Yakuza. That makes sense. Is this my favorite game? How'd you know, Ghost? It's my favorite game besides, what's the list? We made up like a list of our favorite games. What did I say was my favorite list of games? Metal Gear Solid 3, Hogwarts Legacy, Assassin's Creed Rogue, and then this game. What are your 3 favorite games, Ghost? Devil May Cry 1, duh. Mission 37, Fire in the Sky. I think that might be close to the Bahama fight. I believe that is the Bahama fight, Darth. Nier Automata. Well, Nier Automata is my solidified favorite game. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. How you doing today, Ghost? What have you eaten today? It is Matthias. Are we gonna get the boss fight I asked for? No way. Oh, I guess this is exactly how they turn. Okay. Nope. Go away! Oh. Okay. So, pterodactyls fly around and stab people to turn them into weird alien things. Because of a big stone. Oh, what's up? You got yellow eyes. What the fuck? You're still alive? Oh, wait. Oh, get the fucking turd. Fuck. How are you not dead? What the fuck is happening? Where are you? What? Excuse me? My god. AC Unity. Well, that's actually my 7th favorite game. My 6th, actually. My 7th favorite game is, of course, What's a game that I like really hate that everybody loves? I don't know. Actually I had the controversial video game take the other day. I think I told Markuki.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Some fish, some Pringles, and grenade apples. Nothing like a grenade apple. That's great. What type of fish and what type of Pringles? AC2? I don't dislike AC2. I like AC2. I think it's a fun game. But I definitely think it's far from the best Assassin's Creed game. Metal Gear Solid 3, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Nobody likes. Okay, dude. Have I showed you, Lulak? Have I showed you the video, the YouTube short I made about Pokemon, or no? I really have to show this, dude. I have to show the comments. Okay, I am not convinced these are real human beings. I'm so not convinced they're real human beings. Where's it at? Pokemon. Death Stranding. Okay. I found it. 1 second. Pokemon fans are not real. You haven't seen it? Okay. It doesn't even matter what the fuck the video is. It's just like who. Alright. Look at this really quickly. Dude, come on. The Bahama fight is so cool. You're in fucking space, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. They are in fucking space. Yeah. I feel like it's so detached from reality. It, removes any, sort of... Yeah, that's great. I'm glad you think it's cool. I hope more people think it's cool. Alright. Okay. Here we go. This is the clip really quickly. This is me. I have been playing Pokemon Scarlet. God of War Ragnarok is $10 more than Pokemon Scarlet. And it's like comparing a Michelin star meal to fast food. Fast food should not be $10 less than the Michelin star meal. Respectfully. Pokemon kind of fucking sucks. Okay, it's very quiet. It's not super loud. Whatever. You can't hear shit? Fuck. Okay. Let's turn up this volume a bunch. Why can't you hear it? Why is it so quiet for you guys? That doesn't even change the audio for you guys. What is wrong with my computer? Oh my god, I gotta fucking fix stuff. Audio levels. Pokemon does suck. Okay, basically what I said in the video is Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet. Pokemon Scarlet was $10 less than God of War, and fast food should not be $10 less than the Michelin star meal. That's what I said in the video. Okay. And these are the comments. I don't know why you guys can't hear really quickly. Whatever. Wait. Go to the comments. Load. Why can't I? Wait. Why can't I go? What? Why can't I go to the comments? Whatever. The comments are like, guess what? Pokemon is great. You fucking suck at. You have a terrible palate. Pokemon is fucking great. Pokemon's like one of the best games. It was a bunch of people. I can't even show it. I'm so upset. The comments won't work. Whatever. Never mind. Scratch all this. None of this happened. I know nothing about nobody. Hey, you guys like Pokemon? Pokemon sucks ass. I'd rather play AC Rogue and Hogwarts Legacy. I'd rather play Pokemon over Hogwarts. Actually, I finished Hogwarts Legacy. I did not finish Pokemon Scarlet. It's sold so many copies, so clearly it is the better game. I drew myself as the Chad meme, so I'm objectively... Yeah. True. I love Pokemon. Best game ever. The only game better than Pokemon is Pokemon, Pokemon Snap.
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Bro, we're crashing down into a planet? Excuse me? What? That's not supposed to happen. All this shit's locked probably. Level 2 clearance. Ah, fuck you, whatever. Hogwarts might be the type of game that's boring to watch, but